Oh my gosh. Guys, can you hear that? Does that mean it's the Trust Us Christmas special? So with us we've got myself, producer Jazz, we got Hayden, and we got big old Darcy. How you guys going?
Why am I big and old?
I don't know. I got nervous and I panicked.
To be fair, you put your name down in the run sheet as Santa's big helper. I don't really know what that means.
I'm just thick.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not Santa's little helper. Jacked.
I'm jacked.
Have you guys sent all
Your
your
arms are
5
jacked.
foot or your 5'6" friends off to the North Pole already?
Yeah, they're gone.
Yeah.
Say goodbye on December 1st to those lads.
Yeah, goodbye. You're
Um,
done. So is that why Zave's not here?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons. He's busy. He's
Had some budget cuts at TrustUs Network.
I had a negotiation deal with Santa, and it's actually fallen through. So I haven't been able to get him on.
I actually feel like this has been nice. We got the three of us together again. It's been a while.
And it's been a while. I did want to, while we're talking about Big Darcy, I do have something to bring up about Darcy, because obviously it's Christmas time. So you're seeing a lot of people that you haven't seen across the year for the first time. And then, it's like, oh, hey, you're looking really good. Oh, you got a new hairstyle. Love it. All that sort of stuff. Family members you haven't seen in a while. Darcy, everybody with Darcy, when they see Darcy, they're like, oh, wow, yeah, your arms are really big.
Like long or big? Like
big.
Okay.
Which is a great compliment. It is. But it's just happening so often and so specific to his arms. It's starting to get weird.
It is. I don't understand it. Like, even someone I saw like a week before, I guess was wearing like a jumper or something that week. The next time I saw them, they're like, oh, you hitting the gym? Your arms looking big. I was like, what?
I'm looking forward to seeing. I haven't seen Darcy in probably 6 months, so I'm looking forward to then seeing your mega biceps.
Seeing these cannons. I haven't even been gymming that much more than normal, just a little bit more than normal.
Is it? No, I'm not going to bring that up. That's all right. I love that.
Yeah, but I think at what point do you not necessarily get concerned about it, but does it sort of become a bit weird? That's what I want to highlight.
I mean, if they start saying, oh, your traps look good or your chest, it's all arms. It's the only compliment. Am I training wrong? Am I split wrong?
Or are you training right?
But no one has said anything else about Darcy. Not even, you look like you got a tan or something, or your hair looks good. It's literally only his arms every single time.
Do you reckon there's something they're noticing that's wrong with me? And then they're trying to cover it up by thinking of a quick compliment.
Like, are you sick or something?
Yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
We should poll the listeners.
Well, how the fuck are listeners going to know what his arms look like?
I'll take a photo.
Actually, let's do it. Take a photo. Post a photo of you at the start of the year, and then post a photo of you this week, and then we'll see how big your arms are.
Or do we play Guess the Arm? And we get every host that we've had on this year post a photo of their arm.
All right. So mine's obviously going to be the biggest. So
you would Pross might have very similar arms. They're going to be closer than what we think.
I like it. I like Guess the Arm. Let's put that up. I reckon that's a go.
Fair. Well, one thing I want to highlight, because we're talking about people changing across a year, and I do want to highlight that people can change. All right. I did it, people. I actually did it this week.
What do you mean?
I don't believe it.
I bought conditioner.
Wait, hang on. Do you now have
it's
3 shampoos and 1 conditioner?
Yeah, I have one conditioner with my 3 shampoos. I actually had PTSD when I walked out of the shops. I looked at my bag to see it, and I instantly thought it was shampoo again. And I was like, no way.
I'm so proud of you. I've been waiting all year for something to say I'm proud of you about. And this is it.
As the years gone on, the bars just got lower and lower and lower.
Yeah.
And then we found.
To be fair, that's an easy win for you if the bar is low. So take it.
Yeah, no, I'll take it. I had another win as well in the week gone by with obviously with High Rocks. I know I did suggest a pretty ambitious goal last time on the pod.
And you
that
made
was-
it. You succeeded.
Yeah, and you made it. Well done. Look at those arms.
You think they couldn't do it? Of course they could do it. Well, yeah, it was. We finished, me and one of our listeners, Scott. Which, yeah, High Rocks is just as hard as you want it to be. So obviously, it's just like a big old workout, really.
But you pay like $500 for it,
Yeah.
don't you?
Yeah, true. Like $250
Oh,
bucks
okay.
or something. But yeah, like a marathon is five times harder than that easily. But it was hard. I really enjoyed it, and I don't want to point any fingers, but
But
I
do it.
did finish it with a bit more energy left in the tank. Because with a pair, you have to stay with your pair the whole way through. And obviously, yeah, that sort of held me back a little bit.
What was the hardest part of the race?
The burpees for sure.
Oh, I swear to God. Anything that's like cross-functional fitness is like burpees, and that's the worst exercise known to man, 100%, hands down. So I would agree.
Yeah. They sucked. Everything else was pretty solid, weren't it? Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Like the wall balls just looks like hell, but they weren't too bad. But yeah, I sort of had Darcy there in the crowd cheering me on with his massive arms, so I had some big inspo.
Look, are you competing? No, just my brother.
No, these arms are too big to be doing this.
Oh, well, that sounds great. I have no ambition to do High Rocks, but I mean, actually, let me say that again. I had no ambition to do High Rocks pre you going and doing this, and then seeing how much energy you had at the end, I was like, maybe I could do this. But again, I think that's an ambitious goal for me.
You should have seen my partner then, because he nearly vomited at the end. He couldn't even jump. Like our finish was meant to have us jumping, like trying to kickflip and like from each side, and he just finished, then just fell over.
Wow. Maybe him and I should do another one. We'll do mixed doubles, and we'll just be dead at the end. Oh gosh! But I tell you what, I did have a good week the last week. Bank account, not so much, because I had 2 expensive
What's in it?
dinners. What's in it? What's in my bank
Yeah, we're
account?
talking
What's the number?
100K.
Do you need my?
200.
Do you want my BSB and account details? Like, what do you? No,
No, I just want the number.
$10,000. No, so I had 2 expensive dinners, and one was to celebrate, all the good things that my partner and I had done in the year, and then the other one was just
Partner, are you lesbian?
Gay. Sorry.
Okay. All gloves are off this episode.
No, and the other dinner was a friend of mine wanted to go out to a fancy restaurant, so we did a bit of a double date situation. But I cannot stress more or stronger that do not do 2 in 1 week, because it is like $600, and you're like, what did I spend that on? A bottle of wine that could have been $40 at Dan Murphy's, and a tiny slither of steak. Yeah, don't do that.
$600.
Oh, well, it kind of, between the six of us, and I mean me and Tom twice.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
It was probably around almost $800 in total.
Ooh,
Yeah, but we
Jeez.
didn't, like, obviously we split it, but like
Yeah.
it was expensive, so I can't. Like, expensive dinners are nice, the atmosphere is nice, but it's too much money in one go. But the highlight that I'm more excited to tell you about is that I had to look after my neighbor's dog for a couple of hours on Saturday while they went to a festival, and he was the sweetest dog I've ever seen in my life and I've ever met in my life, and he was great. He just gave me a little bit of dog time, and cannot recommend it enough to actually look after your friends' dogs. Even for a couple of hours, it's perfect. And then you send them back home, and then it's great. That's
true. I always steal old roommate Tom's dog just for clickbait, just to get the honeys sliding in.
Yeah, absolutely. You post them at least 10 times on your Instagram. Like people were like, "Well, where'd this dog come from?" And then he's gone. But What
Yeah.
dog?
And it's like, hey, that's just like dating me.
And you are a dog.
Oh, none of that.
Oh god, that's got to be clipped.
For me, the last week, on the dinner topic, Hayden was there as well. I guess an inexpensive dinner. So we did our Korean barbecue. All you can eat, all you can drink. $65, so a lot cheaper than your expensive ones. But it was actually embarrassing because like previous times we go there, we'll have like 3 bottles of soju each. This time we had like 1.5. It was like, we're barely getting our money's worth here.
Yeah.
And then Hayden went to bed, left the club at like midnight. And like I realized, I'm like, I still have the dog in me because I'm in my 20s, but when I get to 30, all the 30-year-olds just left.
Hang on. I'm just going to back Hayden up here for a second. Isn't this the day that you did your high rocks?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I don't normally back Hayden up, but come on, give the man a break. He had at least half a tank left at the end of his race. So.
And I used all of it
true.
with hanging out with you, Darts.
The other thing, also food related, is at my work you can sign up for like free Christmas hams. And last year I didn't because I'm like, I'm going up to Queensland and stuff. This year I was like, fuck it, it's free food. I have to come into the office to get it, which is kind of annoying. But I was like, okay, I'll eat free for a week or whatever. I didn't really think of the logistics. So I go there, they're handing them out, they're decent sized. And then they get to me, they bring one out, and it is twice the size of all the other ones. The other ones are 4 kilo ones. Mine's 7 kilos.
Why did they give you 7 kilos? Like the
don't
clear
know.
single bachelor, 7 kilo leg of fucking ham.
It's so heavy.
That's
So now my goal is, because apparently it kind of goes off after like a week once you've opened it, if you don't use the like vinegar bag and all that.
Have you got a handbag?
No, I don't know how to do that shit.
Just wet
So
some,
my
wet
plan
some
is-
tea towels. Wet some tea towels and wrap it up and put it in the fridge. You'll be good to go.
Well, Mum was saying use a pillowcase, and that's a good way.
That's
But
also
then
a
I have to
great
go and buy one, so I don't know.
Oh, wait,
Too
you
hard.
don't... Ooh.
It's not that hard.
So my plan still stands, which is I'm going to try and eat this ham in a week.
Fucking hell.
Or at least as much as I can, and then freeze the rest. And I'm day 1 in so far, and I've made barely any progress.
So should we get the listeners to send in some ham-based recipes?
I asked
ham
on my
soup.
Insta, and so far the suggestions I got was a ham smoothie,
That's
steamed hams because of The Simpsons.
Steamed hams.
It's that with Skinner and his boss superintendent when like the kitchen catches on fire, and then he just goes and gets Krusty Krab burgers and calls them steamed hams.
You could do like pizza. That's got ham on it. Easy.
Yeah, but it's not enough. I need dishes that are like
The pizza
50+%
base is ham.
Yeah,
the
the pizza-
pizza base is ham.
Yeah, I like that. Like
and then it's crust
ham.
is the toppings.
Yeah. It's an upside down pizza. So
Okay.
you could cut a slice off that ham big enough for a pizza.
Just a clean slice.
100%.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? I rate Christmas hams. I did say to Tom earlier, like in the month, and I was like, we should have a Christmas ham this year. What have I done? Haven't done it at all. But I rate Christmas ham. There's something about it that you will eat it. You'll eat ham for every meal for the week leading up to Christmas and after Christmas, but no other time of the year will I do that.
And you'll be shredded, Das. It's pretty healthy.
It's
very low.
it's over 50% protein.
Mm.
How
I
crazy
thought
is that?
ham was
one of the
fatty.
best.
Oh no,
No.
ham is not good for
Yeah. If you don't eat the
Bacon.
like fat.
ham isn't good for high cholesterol though because it's still a.
Darcy's literally 29. He doesn't even know what cholesterol means.
You know what? Let's move on to the next segment.
No. We're talking ham.
Yeah, you know what, Darcy? You had a perfect segue there, and you said the reason you have such big arms is because you've been lifting this ham all week, but you didn't do it.
Well, I already have 2 big hams on my arms.
That's the only reason why I could see that they would have given you the 7 kilo.
Yeah,
arms.
true.
I saw your big ham.
They probably like started going out, looked at my arms, like, oh, actually no, this one's
Wow, look at those hams. You got big hams, Darcy.
Yes, well, we love big hams. But what we don't love This segment doesn't have a name yet, but I got an ick recently.
Mm.
It was a new one. I could nearly put this in the transphobic section, but it wasn't a bad tram experience. I was just on the tram and heading towards work, and I saw this girl, and she was like walking, whatever, past the tram. So, and I was getting off the next stop. So I got off the next stop, and she was like, stunning. Weather was amazing. She was in like this summer dress, it's flowing, light breeze. I was just like, oh wow, okay. In my head, I was like, if I see that girl again, I'm actually gonna make a move. I'm gonna do it. I have got to make the most of these meet cutes. I have butchered so many recently that it's quite embarrassing. So I was like, all right, if that opportunity presents itself, I'm going for it. Get off the tram, start walking to work, and I got to walk back towards where she was walking, and she was going to the pet store, and they have like automatic doors, and she couldn't get them open. She couldn't get the automatic doors open.
Oh.
She was like standing
She's
there
a
doing
fucking
like
ghost.
She's a ghost.
It's my imagination.
Oh my God.
And she just couldn't get them open. She was doing the walking sort of into it, not touching it, but like into it and then back, and just trying to recreate an entry point. And that just gave me the ick.
Interesting. I find that interesting because you said she was really, really hot in the beginning. And I thought I wanted to know what the line was when even a hot person can't make something cute. And I think that's it.
What do you mean?
Like, she's obviously made a mistake. Like it's okay. Let me start again. I've been like, you've actually just fucked me up because I can't actually describe this in different. I thought that was pretty.
You're just saying that if there's a hot to ick ratio.
Yeah,
I think that's what you're trying to say.
Yeah,
and I do agree. But also, we had this whole ick thing, and obviously we've been doing that for a couple of years, where we were like doing weekly icks. And then I was so for it. And then all of a sudden I started dating someone. And a lot of those icks that I mentioned as icks, whenever they did them, I was like, kind of fucking love it.
Yeah.
So I do agree. There's a ratio, but it's not hotness. I don't know what it is.
It's how much you love the person.
It's not that.
Probably.
It's hating being love bomb.
To be fair, I just wouldn't have thought someone who because it's not your fault if the door doesn't open, the auto door. So.
I totally agree.
Someone's fault.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Icks aren't about fault though.
You know what? We are definitely not treating this the same as we did on the other pod. So maybe we should just move on from that ick and just leave it as is. It's not that deep.
Well, I would have if I was in that situation and that door didn't open for me. I'm just walking to the next store. It could be 3 suburbs over, but I will walk to the next store.
If it was me, I would just walk through the glass.
Darcy actually would.
You get it. You get inside without being embarrassing and stuff, and like they'll have to pay you for medical
being
bills.
embarrassing.
You get to sue them.
Did she end up getting the door open, or she just walked away?
I couldn't look. Out of respect, I just couldn't keep looking. And I had to walk down my street. So
That could have been your meet cute, being like, "Oh, hey, let me open the door for you. I'm a gentleman."
I'm such a tall man that can touch the sensor.
meet cutes aren't real. That's all I've established. That's a figment of everyone's imagination. They're not real. They're movie manufactured bullshit. They don't exist. Love is dead.
Hayden, no. We're not doing this again. We need to pull you out of this dark hole because you know what? The last episode we did was the Christmas episode, the Christmas movie, and that was full of meet cute. So
yeah, because they don't exist. It's real Christmas fantasy.
I refuse. My meet cute was no. We're moving on. Okay.
Best step of the year. That's why we're all here. That's why we've all tuned in for this episode. We want to know what was the best step and what was the worst step that we dished out this year. And we've got some goodies, we've got some doozers, but it is also brought to you by Spiceify. Want to seriously impress your date without turning your kitchen into a war zone? Say hello to Spiceify, the secret weapon for effortless, flavor-packed meals that look and taste like you actually know what you're doing. Whether you're whipping up avo toast for brunch or a quick, tasty dinner, Spiceify's all-natural, vegan-friendly spice toppers add instant wow factor with zero stress. Just sprinkle on blends like the avocado, chicken, or hot topper, and boom, simple dish becomes date night worthy. bonus, the packaging looks slick and modern, so it'll seem like you've got your life together. No mess, no mystery spices from 2008, just bold flavor and big points for effort. Press without the guesswork. Just use the discount code TrustUs to receive 20% off at spicify.com.au and bring the spice to your next day.
Fuck, that was a good Spicify ad.
That might be the best one.
Yeah, that was the best one. That was amazing.
They're actually running a good Christmas package Spicify at the moment. Where
Is that not what the ad is?
There's a chance
He doesn't change it.
Is there a chance? Is there a chance you're going to cut this content?
This is still the ad, all right? We're still in the ad. And I'm about to tell you that Spicify has a great Christmas special going at the moment where you can get it. I actually don't know the specifics of it, but they're already wrapped in Christmas packaging, which is great. So it's a good gift. My mum actually asked for some. She's not a listener, so she won't know that I'm going to give it to her. But yeah, so get on to Spicify. The website will be in our show notes. So have a squiz there. And now on to something a bit more negative, guys. I know we've had a spicy topic there, but we need to talk about the worst step of the year. And surprisingly, this is quite a short list. We narrowed it down, we went through every episode, and we've got four episodes to go with. So the first one, we don't have any honorable mentions for this because this is literally the only 4 bad steps we have all
There'd
year.
be dishonorable mentions anyway.
Yeah. So I'll go through these 4 steps and then we'll all just decide which we think is the worst one. So just bear that in mind. Episode 54, guide to lads/girls trips away. Step 3 was don't talk to females/men if you're into them. To be honest, I'm kind of rated this one. Thoughts?
I think it's good.
What the fuck? Worse.
I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, but it was my steps. So it's not, actually,
It was my step.
look at half of these are my steps.
Oh, actually, no. There is one that is mine. But
I added this part.
I think that, yeah, well, you're on a trip with the boys or the gals, and you either. I did have a train of thought, guys. I swear to God.
Moving on.
Yeah,
Episode 51. Guide to getting a summer bod. Step 2 was, this is a good one. It was fast or give yourself an eating disorder, as Darcy likes to do.
Yeah, and that one's
Yeah.
absolutely in the worst bucket because we're not condoning eating disorders in this podcast.
Let Darcy cook. Let's hear it.
Eating disorder is kind of what the big food industry want to. It's a big food term.
The corporate companies want you to believe.
I just want to say your summer bod is one fast away. It is just one. The duration might depend. Some of you it might be a year.
Do the 40-hour famine every 40 hours like Jemay from Summer Heights High.
That's true, because it's one fast away or it's like 10 workouts away. So you just got to pick one or the other, really.
You know what else is one fast away? Being dead. Anyways, that's a really bad joke.
Jeez, that was terrible. What the fuck?
So, because you said it doesn't matter how long the duration is. That's what you determined. I was like, well,
Yeah, some guy fasted for over a year. Only had water for over a year.
that's impossible.
What?
Look it up.
Is it on Reddit?
I'm actually going to live Google right now.
No, you'll have to find it. It'll be on Reddit. It's the only place you'll find that.
He had like electrolytes and stuff, but no calories. He was fat as shit.
Oh, that's why. Man surviving on a year on water plus tea, coffee, and vitamins is Angus Barbieri.
He has beer in his last name.
Under medical supervision, losing 125 kilos by burning fat reserves. He was a
Damn.
really fat man.
See? His summer bod was one fast away.
From 1965 to 1966 was when this happened.
What? I'm sus on that. Anything in the 60s, I don't believe.
Nah, they did like crazy shit back then.
Yeah, the moon. Okay, whatever. It's a flat Earth, you idiots. What is it? A
14th
flat
of
moon
June
as well?
to the 30th of June. That's wild. Anyways, we're not going to go into that again. I'm leaving that. We did have episode 49, a guide to Oktoberfest, which I actually disagree that this is in the worst list. Step 3, don't get drunk the night before. That's excellent advice. Don't get drunk the night before you go to Oktoberfest. I don't know why you put this in the
You're
bad list.
literally in a foreign country. You're trying to vibe it out. And like you got the hair of the dog. You have a guaranteed hair of the dog the next day. It's just, honestly, this episode, I could have put every single step in the worst section. And out of respect for the one episode I wasn't on, I decided to only pick one for the worst section.
I think the don't get drunk the night before. I think it's valid, but also like that should be like a given. Anytime you have some big festival, some big event or something,
Yeah.
that you've spent money on or whatever, you shouldn't get drunk.
Yeah, thanks.
This is the worst section.
No, but I'm agreeing with Hayden though. I think this set sucks because everyone should know this.
Why does it need to be spelled out? I don't know. Some of the other stupid steps you guys have put in this year.
Oh, all right. Just, you got to pack it up. Get your Christmas spirit going again. All right?
Sorry, let me just...
We're in the
Take a
negative
smile.
steps. We're allowed to be negative.
We're back to the Lads Trip Away, episode 54. Guide to Lads Trip Away / Girls Trip Away. Step 4. You have to go somewhere that won't get back to you. Yeah.
You know what?
Social media.
This is impossible because if you're a female, you are the freaking FBI. So everything will get back. Everything will get back. I will find it. Trust me.
Nah.
So
I'm good at what I do.
Hayden's only saying that because the girl who's paralyzed from the waist down because he pushed it on the stairs
Jesus.
hasn't found him yet.
We're not doing this. All right.
Yeah.
Out of those 4 steps, the worst one. Anything.
fasting, 100%. Don't do that.
No,
That's silly.
I fast, actually, so.
But we proved that it actually can work.
No.
I think it's going to be don't get drunk the night before
No,
Oktoberfest.
you don't want to get drunk the night before you do a festival. That's
It's not a festival. It's Oktoberfest.
It's literally
it
got
has
fest in
fest
its
in
name.
Yeah, it's Oktoberfest. It's a drinking festival.
Yeah, but so don't get drunk and then have
Day
a
2 is
hangover.
better than day 1. You
I
guys.
don't know. I
nah.
don't know. I mean,
I'm making the executive decision.
Nah, I'm off. Yeah.
All right, we're moving on to the best steps. We've got some honorable mentions. Episode 46, partying after 30. Step 2, make it a costume party. Yeah, pretty solid. It's fun. It's vibey. Episode.
I was going to say, old people love dressing up. They love an excuse to dress up as their younger selves. So continue it on to your 50s.
Yeah, that's true. And the occasions dwindle of opportunities to dress up because a lot of the parties you have after 30, like weddings and shit, where you already got a corporate
You're dressing
attire.
up as your best self.
Yeah, and
nice.
I want to see your worst self. So
You're dressing up as your best self. You're acting like your worst self. Perfect. Done.
exactly. Episode 56, Guide to Work Christmas Parties. Step 2, drink as much as you can. Wait, how'd this make the honorable mentions?
That was my step, so I can.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. I'll allow it. This year I had 2 drinks at my Christmas party. I'll admit.
I mean, same.
Yeah, I mean, I
It
was the
hot.
same.
It was hot.
Actually, we all did. And we're not even having one drink between the 3 of us for our
Wait,
Christmas special.
You guys had a drink. You guys had a Christmas party without me.
This is the Christmas party.
Yeah, and I'm drinking.
It's
No,
water.
It's water.
All right, so the top 5 best steps of 2025 that we have put together. So remember, let's just think of the best one. We're just coming up with this on the fly, as it might surprise our audience, but it's a bit of a habit of what we do here. So we've got episode 55, Guide to Winning Over Your Partner's Friends. Step 3, gang up on someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really quite liked it. I think
That's a
that's
good one.
if you had to take one step away from how to win over your partner's friends, this would be the one. Find the weak link, gang up on them with everybody else's support.
I'm pretty sure what I said at this step was it's shared trauma. People bond over shared trauma, so that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, and I feel like Darcy's a good one to gang up on for my future wife out there. If you come to any Christmas or mate's function that Darcy's there, yeah, there'll be an opportunity to gang up on him.
No, see, I think I'm a bad person to gang up on because I'm like I'm a good target. I can take it because I like to give it, but I'm also unpredictable. She could even just laugh at like a joke someone else made, and I'm like, why'd you laugh at that? You weren't there.
That's true. Darcy is unpredictable.
Fuck, that is true.
That is like to a T. You, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I don't.
Like
gang up
she
on
could make a
Darcy.
joke, and I could do the
Scared.
too loud laugh, like my
God.
tilt laugh.
That pissed me off as well. You even tried to do your clap thing at High Rocks as well. You think I didn't hear that?
What was the clap thing? What was the clap thing?
I knew you'd hear it, and I knew you could tell my clap out of the crowd, and they've been looking up.
Was it you're laughing and clapping at the same time?
Nah. If you had
My
listened to some of the
slightly
episodes,
louder than normal clap.
yeah, and it's one clap too long.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty iconic. Once you hear it, you can't unhear it. You, no matter what the crowd setting is, you'll be able to hear it.
Yeah, Darcy does weird shit like that. Yeah.
Thanks.
So, episode 52, Guide to Board Games. I quite like this one, to be honest. Step 1, play with your mentally weak friends. I feel like this step you can put into anything and everything. As long as you're doing it with your mentally weak friends, you're just going to win.
This is where I found out that I'm the mentally weak friend. So as much as I love that this is in our top, it was a very dark moment for me when I realized that I'm actually the problem.
Yeah, that's rough. I don't really have much supporting terminology to help.
Anyway, moving on. So the next one.
Well, I haven't decided if Darcy's in that or not. Sometimes
The mentally weak, like, what if you don't have mentally weak friends, or all your friends are mentally weak?
If you don't have any mentally weak friends, you are the mentally weak friend. And if they're all mentally weak, well, you're all just fucked.
No, that means you're the strong one then.
Yeah. See, clearly I'm mentally weak.
But you can't be mentally strong if you don't know that you're mentally strong.
You know, the thing is, I think Darcy is actually mentally strong because he's so unpredictable. You just never know.
But that's also his weakness.
Yeah.
I've played board games
either.
where he's given up in the first few rounds. And then I've played other games where he's just bossed it the whole way through. He's unpredictable.
I think we should think about that one and come back to it at the end of the episode.
Darcy, think about your actions.
Yeah.
All right, episode 46, Guide to Partying After 30. It's back in. Good episode. Very relatable these days. Step 4, get let off the leash. I actually kind of wanted to put this in the worst section. Since being let off the leash a couple of times this year, I fucking regretted it. I really did. And then I didn't get let off the leash on the weekend, as Darcy highlighted. And it was great. I actually had a really nice Sunday. And I was like, this is so much better. I don't want to be let off the leash. Darcy's got that dog in him. Put me on the leash. Put me on the leash.
See, I'm not 30 yet, so like it doesn't really apply to me. I don't really have the leash yet. So this step I can't really confirm or deny.
I think, Hayden, you go off the leash like periodically. Like you sometimes will be like, some nights it'll be like, oh my gosh, it's going to be a big night. And you're like, nah, I'm actually not doing it. I got footy tomorrow. And I'll be like, well, that's lame. And then other nights you'll just full send it without any context. And I'll be like, what the fuck happened? So I think that one.
Maybe I'm mentally weak with drinking.
I think to be fair, I think I'm also a bit of a rubber arm. Like friends are like, oh, come out, have a drink. I'll be like, nah, I shouldn't. And then they're like, come on. The footy's on. And I'll be like, nah, okay.
Yeah. I actually think Darcy's probably the reason why I've been on a fair health kick this year, because he was the one that said to me like this year, he was just like, do you ever say no to anything? And I was like, I can't remember the last time I said no. Like I genuinely can't remember when I said no to someone being like, let's go get some beers.
Yeah, you have said that to me a few times in the last couple of years. But you know what? It's fine.
So then him having said that, I started saying no to things.
You started saying no to me. It pissed me off.
You did this. You created this. And now I'm just, heavily using that time to just sign up for random fitness challenges.
I love that. No, we're moving on.
Episode 47, to Guide to Being a Victim. Step 2, it's always someone else's fault.
You know, now that you say this one out loud, I actually think it's kind of obvious. So if you're being the victim, it's not your fault. So
100%. You double
that's
down
fair.
on that.
That's why it's the best advice, because it's 100% correct.
That's fair. Any comments, Dukes?
I mean, I'm not a victim, but it is everyone else's fault.
That's true.
I think we should do an episode next year about how to not be the victim, because I think society just needs a little bit of that at the moment.
Yeah. Episode 48, dealing with roommates. Step 2, be prepared to hate them. There was a bit of an argument about this one, I'll admit, between me and Juz. But I feel like no matter how good of friends you are, there's always something. It'll be nothing. And you'll just be like, actually, tonight's a good example. Me and my roommate, we were in the kitchen. We were both like cooking up dinner. And there was this lid in the dish, in the sink. And my roommate looked at me. He's like, "Are you going to do something about this lid?" And I was like, I thought it was your lid. And then we were like, both just like, when was this lid used last? And we both sort of did the math that it was maximum 2 weeks beforehand.
Oh my God, what the fuck?
So we'd both been pushing the lid around, being like, when's this fucking person going to clean it? And then, well, we don't even know who was the actual culprit. So,
It was you. 100%
well,
it was you.
it definitely wasn't me. To be honest, I would put this on record. I don't use a lid for anything. Well, I use lids. Hold up. I use lids.
You just raw dogging meat in your fridge. What's going on?
To be fair, I actually do that.
Yeah, I open my fridge door. Even the milk doesn't have a lid on it.
Yeah.
Everything is just open.
I think Darcy's raw dogging a ham in his fridge right now. So
I've got
no
alfoil
ham,
that doesn't like close properly.
Oh, you're embarrassing. Just go and get a fucking pillowcase.
That is.
That's hard.
You live in Richmond, like there's
You're around the corner from it.
There's IKEA down the road. Like you can get some fucking bedding from there. Well, that ended that quickly. Clearly I'm right. So get yourself a handbag.
This step, I disagree on two things. So one is
you don't have any roommates.
Yeah, this is road.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't hate myself. That's my first one. The second one is I've lived with both my brothers. I've lived with so many other people. I didn't hate them. I never hated my family. I lived with my nephews for a little bit. I didn't hate them.
I've got something to tell
Well, actually,
no. Well, we were only like 3-4 months, so it wasn't really long enough.
When did you guys live together?
When he
besides
first
your childhood.
When Das first moved to Melbourne.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've only hated one roommate.
Oh, now you're dating him.
No, not him. I've only hated my first roommate. Didn't like him in the end, but all the others, they've been alright.
Yeah, I feel like, it's usually your first roommate or two that you sort of learn the most lessons.
Yeah, you can sometimes like get a random, like you can have a great relationship with a roommate, and then one random thing happens that just implodes. I had it with when I was living with some roommates. They had a dryer there, and most of the time I put stuff in the line and stuff. But with bedding, I like to use a dryer because then I can put it back on the bed. So I was using the dryer maybe a bit too much. It was summer, but like I had bedding and I just put it in there. And my housemate was like, I don't know, complaining. He's like, "Why are you using the dryer or whatever?" And I was like, "Okay, I won't use the dryer." And then he'd left, whatever. And I was like, "Oh, I had bedding." So I used it one more time. And then he saw that I'd used it. So he took the door off the dryer so that I couldn't use it anymore.
That's fucked. Fucking hell. The pettiness. It's like,
I know. 0 issues before that. Like living at 2 years.
That's crazy.
So for 2 years, and then it was the dryer that triggered a petty.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. You can't control when something happens.
That's true. It'll be one thing that's been like, it'll just be simmering, but you don't deal with it because you're young and you like don't know how to deal with conflict, and then like it'll just simmer away, and then 2 years later he'll be like, "Stop using the fucking dryer. I'm gonna take the door off." And then it's like, "I've been doing this the whole time. Why didn't you say anything?" You'd be like, "Because I don't know how to deal with it."
Yeah, I spoke about it in this episode 48. It was a tea towel. One of my roommates, and we great. Everything was great. And it was he just fucking put tea towels all over the house. Like I could just never find it when I wanted a tea towel. And I was like, this is starting to piss me off. And it's like the most nothing thing. Anyway, all right, that's our 5 steps. Think about which one you think was the best one this year that you would take into next year. What is the number one step?
I'm going to say
we have step 3, guide to winning over your partner's friends, gang up on someone. Guide to board games, play with the mentally weak friends. Guide to partying after 30, get let off the leash. Guide to being a victim, it's always someone else's fault. Guide to dealing with your roommates, be prepared to hate them. Jazzy, what do you got?
I'm going to go with, because I'm coming into board game time, play board games with your mentally weak friends. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. That's my number one. I'm going to carry that into next year. Literally.
And because it can be adopted into anything next year as well.
You know, you could take this into your workplace.
Yep.
And
I would recommend it. I would recommend it.
I will take this into my workplace next year. Yeah, I think that's my number one, hands down.
Darcy?
I'm going to say gang up on someone. I think that's timeless.
Yeah.
It's
timeless.
We got no time for it. Moving on.
Me meeting partners' friends, I don't know if that's likely for a while. But ganging up on someone, there's always a time for it.
Honestly,
actually,
I will admit my vote is going to be one of these two. And I think it's going to have to be gang up on someone.
You know what? You hate me, Hayden. That's why.
Let's get up with Jazz right now.
Yeah. You picked the shit option.
You have been ganging up on me all year, okay? You know, I'm sick of this shit. Anyways.
And hey Siri, mute Juzzy. Thank you. No, I just think it's obviously it's just sort of timeless because it fits into so many different situations. We're not talking malice here, too, by the way. We're just sort of saying join in on ganging up on someone. Fuck, it's hard to defend that, isn't it, when you're trying to figure out the right phrasing.
As a bonding, a way to bond with new people.
Yeah.
Oh,
person
yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
obviously, you wouldn't go too hard that they're going to be an enemy for life. You're just sort of finding your way into the group, and that's the best way to do it. It could be a work setting, it could be anything like that. You know, as long as you're not going to HR.
I'm going to take ganging up on people into my workplace next year. That's going to go right down really, really well.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Because think about it. Think about it, Jazz. I've got a good example here for you. Say you've taken the next step at work and now you're in a manager's meeting and everybody's talking and then they start talking shit about one of the people below you just being lazy or something.
Oh.
Perfect time for you to be like, yeah, I have noticed they've been pretty lazy with that. And how's their fucking hairline?
I might fire them.
Might put them on a pip.
I might fire them because I hate how they look.
To be fair, I think that does happen at my workplace. So I don't know if I actually want to do that.
Because you don't have to meet it either. You just know it's a way to get in. Yeah.
So I'm going to think about that one over the next 12 months. And maybe I will, maybe I won't. Who knows? I'll let you know.
None of these steps are legally binding, and we do express coming up with your own opinion and following your own advice.
Thank God.
But that is the step of the year. Gang up on someone.
What an anticlimactic step.
It's it's the approach of the pod, though, isn't it? We tend to go in ebbs and flows. No, we gang up on Darcy as well. We were just talking about him.
It is unpredictable. We don't know who he's going to join. He could join forces with either one of us, and we're like, well, I don't know where this episode's going. Most of the time, I don't know where Darcy's going to go with it. So it ends up just being a rogue comment.
How dare you fucking say that about me?
See? Exhibit A.
Pretty rude that you would use this platform, Juzzy, to put Darcy down like that.
Anyway, so that's all we have for this week.
No, we don't. We have... No, hold up. Jeez. We're not even trying to gang up on here. You've done this to yourself.
I'm so tired, guys. It's
Darcy has...
10 o'clock at night.
Hey, they don't fucking know this shit. All right? Put a
We're
pen
recording
in
at 8 a.m. in the morning. We're fresh.
All right. She's on mute. All right, Darcy, talk to me. You've put something in it because this is usually my segment.
I
have a lot
believe
of...
you just coming out.
Let's just get through this last little bit. That was sweet. Then we don't have to talk to each other.
Transphobic.
Oh, I was segueing into it. I didn't even get there.
No segue needed. Everyone knows transphobic.
We hate segues.
So this was the first time I caught a tram in over a year. So I got to preface that. I'll say there's 3 aspects of this. So I'll say the first 2 scenarios, and then the last one is the worst, and that's the one directly with me involved. So first one is a guy tried to get on the tram. The doors were closing. He like got halfway in the door, and then he kind of backed out and turned away. But as he turned, the doors fully opened, and he never turned back to see. And he
So
went
much
back
respect.
and sat down.
I respect that.
And then it closed.
I respect that a lot.
Wait, so you're getting off the tram or getting on the tram?
Getting on the tram.
Okay.
Yeah. No,
So
he took
the
his
second one was a little bit later than that. The doors had just closed, and he like tries to open them. Then he waves at the tram driver to like open the door, and then the tram drives off.
Oh, that's pretty dog. That is pretty dog. This wasn't the same guy.
A different guy.
Rip if he
Different guy.
was. And then
So this is the same tram ride?
Same tram ride.
Fuck, this tram driver wasn't mucking around, was he?
No. And then a little bonus. I sat next to 2 girls who were talking.
Say
about...
less. Meet cute. They're back, baby. We're bringing them back in 2026.
What a turnaround.
It's happening.
What a turnaround.
And they were talking about some of the crazy things. They were talking about these like spiritual like ways to align your energy, and have like a guy. They see him like 10 times, and like the first 5 times suck, but then the energy gets aligned, and then it's
What?
Like, and I'm sitting there like, what the hell is? But then they started like talking about how like if someone's a skeptic, they're like, oh, these people are so not open minded and stuff. And it felt like they were arguing against me. And I wasn't even saying a word. I couldn't even like argue against it. I'm like, shit, no, that's what I'm thinking.
You
Now-
lost an argument without getting it.
Yeah.
How did I get here?
Maybe they're right. They're in my head.
That's actually great.
Now I know this isn't in the run sheet, but I actually want to finish this episode with.
I hadn't got to the main transphobic story.
Oh, that was his bonus one.
That was
his
the bonus
sorry,
one. Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, so this is the main one. And I generally reckon Hayden would die if this happened.
Oh, fuck.
I somehow actually wasn't that embarrassed. And like, I don't know why. It's actually fucked up. So I had to catch a bus and then a tram. So I caught the bus.
That's
And
dumb
then
quick.
I got off the station. I see the tram thing. I didn't even consider that there's 2 tram stations at a single thing, because obviously one goes one way, one goes the other way. So I just looked at this one. A tram had just come in. And I started running. I started running. I ran across the tracks to get to this tram.
Oh,
I get
man.
on the other side, then it leaves. And I realized it was the wrong direction anyway.
What
So
the
I
fuck?
had to walk back across the track to
No.
the other station to then wait for the next tram.
What? It
I
wouldn't make any sense. Anyone else there would be like, what the hell just happened?
also ick that you called it a tram station. It's a,
Tram
stop.
it's a tram stop. So you really haven't ridden a tram in 12 months.
That's
Yeah, it's been
crazy.
very least 12 months.
How many people were there?
There was a few. Yeah. I think I tried to lean into being like a crack addict, so that kind of explained it.
When in
Yeah.
doubt in Melbourne, go crack
Aw.
addict.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you just walk off after that? You just,
No.
You just give up?
I know
Just walk off?
exactly what I would have done. I would have done the run across. Well, I wouldn't have done that, but if I had have done the run across,
Sorry, let's just bring
seen
it back.
it, yeah, seen it was the wrong tram, then I would have started walking back to where you started. I would just walk to the middle of the tracks and just stood there
I just got it.
and just waited for the tram to take me.
Lied down.
That's
on
the way I'm
tracks.
going out. A tram's taking me out for sure.
We'll put transphobic on your tombstone. It's like Hayden Slater, 1990.
Died how he lived.
You better not hope
Transphobic.
like the little last bit of the letter doesn't like rub off.
Yeah, fuck, I'll be in trouble. Just
It's
quickly,
still not gonna
Juzzy,
be well.
what year were you going to say?
I was gonna say 1994.
Nice, well done. Well done, well done.
You guys kind of come up, and I was like, "He's gonna come back to that." Because it said 9. I said 99.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
you were like,
"Ooh."
this motherfucker aged me by 5
She doesn't know how old I am.
Now I know this isn't on our run sheet, but I actually wanted to finish this episode with one thing that you'll be taking into 2026.
Dash, you go first.
I'm having
Yeah.
no girlfriend.
No girlfriend. Okay, great. So you're gonna be single for
Actually, no. I mean, mine's easy. Mine's easy. Fucking 2 cannons is what I'm taking into it.
that ham.
That
Hayden, what are you taking?
No, for me, it's a lot of things I'm not taking.
Okay, that's not my question.
You just say a new approach to fucking health and
Yeah,
life.
fair. Yeah, it's true. It's kind of lame, but that's kind of what it is going to be. I'm just chasing impossible things next year. That's
love
what
that.
I want to do.
To be fair, you kind of started doing that at the end of this year. So I
Yeah.
like that energy, carrying that in, because I think it's going to do well for you.
It's been very enjoyable. So I'm like, fuck it. Let's just keep doing it. Let's see how far we can push it. That's sort of what I'm taking in. What about you, Juz? What are you taking into?
And
that's all we got time for, folks.
Yeah, fuck you, Juzzy.
Oh, jeez, Dazzy.
Is that how you do the gay up step?
I have
nail
a
it?
thick skin. I swear to God. No, mine's similar to you, Hayden. I got a really big year already planned, and I'm just gonna fucking take it by the horns and just
Fucking get
I
it.
don't-
By the reindeer horns. The antlers.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this silly Billy energy into 2026 and just take it by the horns. No,
Yeah.
nah, I'm doing the impossible. I love that. So I'm gonna steal that. Is that okay?
Yeah, oh, your segment, your rules.
Wait, I don't even have any rules. Do whatever you want.
I love it. I love it. And well, hopefully you guys have loved us this year because
We've loved you.
yeah, I thought about saying that. I didn't want to. I actually didn't want to.
Yeah, like I kind of don't know all of our fans. There's too many of them.
Right, we'll be back next year. I wonder what time we'll be back. I think we'll be back relatively early in the year. I think this year we waited a lot of
Bold
time.
assumption, but okay, I'm into it.
Yeah, but I think why not, eh? Let's just do it. Let's keep the energy up, keep the momentum going. You know, the people want it, and we got to give it. Simple as that. But yes, have a Merry Christmas. Have a good end of year, and we'll see you in 2026.